What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about each and every one of the new cards added today in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, including what looks like some solid budget options all the way down. I don't know how good this Ruby 8... Okay, never mind. Ruby 8 stinks. I thought we would get some good budget cards. Ruby 8 stinks. Amy Chris Morris looks okay, but we'll talk about all of these cards today. Start at the bottom, working our way to the top. We're going to start off with Dante Examir. Again, please smash that subscribe button. 6'6" for Exum, 82 speed, can shoot it. For a gold card, he's solid. Outside of that, not good, but for a gold card, he is actually okay with decent speed, height, and can shoot a little bit. Jason Collins up next. Gold brick wall, but that's all he gives you on the court. Does not anything else on the court for you. Koulibaly, 82 speed, 78 three-ball, decent defense, no badges. But if you're on a backcourt of Koulibaly as well as Exum, you're not in the worst position. Roy Hibbert, 7'2", has some badges, but 25 three-ball, 25 speed. Yikes. And I know a lot of people say, well, Ty, you rush through these cards. Well, maybe if these cards weren't trash, I wouldn't have to rush through them. Braun, 86 speed, 65 three-ball. I mean, a 65 three-ball. These are the cards I'm not supposed to rush through. Come on, dog. These cards stinks. Hito Turkoglu up next. Yikes. 75 three-ball. Defensively does nothing. Yikes for Hito Turkoglu. Larry Markkinen, 78 three-ball. 63 speed for a sapphire. Unplayable. Next up, Gabe Vincent, 6'2" point guard, 87 three-ball, 84 speed. Card is not good, though. Stat-wise, honestly, isn't the worst, but he cannot play. Kareem, 25 three-ball, 49 speed. Horrible defensive. I mean, he is 7'2", but the card stinks. So far, we're through the Sapphires. We haven't seen one usable card. Ayton, 66 three-ball, 65 speed. Horrible defensively. The Amy Ayton walks circles around the Ruby Ayton. It's literally not even close. Raymond Felton up next. 83 three-ball, 91 speed. Defensively okay. Ball handling's okay. Jeremy Lamb base. I mean, the problem is he's only 6'1", but stat-wise, Raymond Felton isn't that bad. Isaiah Ryder up next, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, Braun base, 83 three-ball, 84 speed. Again, not the worst, but for a Ruby card at this stage, you expect better. TJ Ford up next, only 6 feet tall, 87 three-ball, 96 speed. Couple Hall of Famers there. Defensively looks okay. Fournier base isn't great. He's just too small to really play on the court. Kevin Huerter, 6'7". It's weird. When I think of Kevin Huerter, I never think that he's 6'7", 91 three-ball, 84 speed. His defensive stats aren't that great, but they're usable. Give him a couple defensive badges. Kevin Huerter is not the worst. Again, pending that release, we'll have to check it out. Chris Morris up next. Good release, 84 three-ball, 85 driving, a good ball handle, good speed, great defense. He is one of your best budget cards in the entire game is Chris Morris. I'm trying to think back because we've seen good Chris Morris cards in the past. Like if you go back a couple of years, we have seen some really solid Chris Morris cards that can play at an extremely high level. This Chris Morris is definitely up there though. Like if you're talking about the best cards at specific positions, this Chris Morris is definitely one of the better AMI cards that we have seen. When I'm looking at him, I just don't see a whole lot of flaws. 6'8" again, 6'11" wingspan, just does everything at a extremely high level on this game. Good three-ball, good speed, good defense. Again, Chris Morris can play literally at the highest level. Luol Deng up next, our first diamond card here. 87 three-ball, 88 speed, perfect defense. Release wide, Ed Davis base. I don't know what that is like. I don't know what that's like. I haven't used any of those cards. Pro dribble style does come with the pro leaner. Luol Deng's player build is always good. Looks like the epitome of a 3-and-D guy in my team. I'll have to try him out. I think Luol Deng is going to be solid on this game. Michael Sweeney up next. Center power forward. Only a 75 three-ball. 87 speed is good. Good interior. Solid rebounder. I like Donovan Mitchell base on quick. Looks like a good release. Normal leaner, normal dribble style. Thing for me when I'm looking at Sweeney is this. His perimeter defense isn't great. Wish I was a little bit better. However, I think you got to play him at the 4. Only 6'8". Do wish the 3-ball was higher, but does have a good release. I don't mind Michael Sweetney. I said Sweetney. Michael Sweetney at all. Kwame Brown, 88 speed, good interior, good badges, 79 speed, Kobe base. Kwame Brown's extremely good on this game too. And so far we've seen some incredibly good diamonds in a drop in, which I don't think these diamonds are going to be that overpriced. I mean, Kwame Brown can go out there and compete with some of those, peak diamond or opal bigs. Clifford Robinson up last. Problem lies in that release. Stat-wise, he's going to be incredible. The release is not great for the card. So that's the one thing I would say. Default big release, it just, leaves a lot to be desired. But again, defensively, he is going to be a beast. So honestly, all of these diamonds are good. I can't hate on any of them. Big Z up next. 85 3-ball, 69 speed. Good interior. Solid enough rebounder. I have mixed feelings about Big Z. Normal 2 leaner. Kent Bazemore base is going to be nice. Here's why I got mixed feelings. He's 7'3". The problem is that 69 speed rating isn't great, but I do think he's going to be able to compete with some of those best bigs in the game. So I don't hate Big Z. He's just a weird card. Going to stretch the court. Going to be just probably a slightly worse like Kristaps Porzingis. He's just too slow. Walt Frazier up next, 6'4" point guard. Not a great release, we know that, but look at the defense. 96 speed, 98 perimeter, great defensive badges. He's going to be a great defensive point guard. Wish he was slightly better offensively. Terry D up next, basically a Rudy G that's going to be slightly better offensively. That's what the card's going to give you. He's a Rudy G, slightly better offensively. Wish he came with more defense, slightly more defense, but Terry D not bad whatsoever. Rashard Lewis up next. I don't know what that release is like this year. In past years, it's been a struggle. Badge-wise is not great for Rashard Lewis either. That's a problem for the card. Big Cat Karl Anthony Towns, 92 3-ball, 80 speed. I mean, honestly, how does he compare to the Diamond? Doesn't the Diamond card have 80 speed too? Like, speed-wise is literally the same. Like, Pink Diamond Cat's the same as Diamond Cat. What are we doing here? Pink Diamond Cat stinks. He can run the 4, but the card's not good. The Pink Diamonds in this drop stink. The Diamonds are better than the Pink Diamonds. Tim Duncan up next, a beast, 79 3-ball, 87 speed, good interior perimeter, decent dunking the ball. His release is fine as well. I'm a big fan of Tim Duncan. Now, obviously, he's probably going to be overpriced slightly. He's going to be super expensive. But I'm telling you, I really do like what Tim Duncan does provide for us on the court. Mitch Richmond up next. I've heard great things about him. D-Rob base, Gorgie upper. Wait, so I got a question, right? People have been gassing this Mitch Richmond. Didn't Carlo put him at S tier? But yet Carlo doesn't like David Robinson and they've got the same release. I know the upper is different. Does come with the Pro 2 leaner, Pro dribble style. Money Mitch is going to be good offensively. Defensively, he's horrible. If you think this card is an S tier shooting guard, seek immediate medical attention because he is not S tier whatsoever. Chris Bosh up next, 93 ball, 88 speed, really solid defensively, great defensive badges. I like Chris Bosh and I wasn't honestly expecting to. Like, again, as I look at his defense once again, the steal rating, the block rating needs to be a little bit higher. But he's a perfect stretch 4. I like Chris Bosh. Again, not going to be perfect, but I do like the card. Carmelo Anthony up next. I wish he had more Hall of Fame defensive badges. That's really my only complaint. I think his player build's going to be wide enough. He's going to be fine. Only 6'7" on the court, though. I don't love Melo. Look, I don't love him at the 3. Some people think he's S tier. I do not see that with Carmelo Anthony. Andrei Kirilenko, an S tier small forward. He is exactly the epitome of what I'm looking for in a small forward. A 3-and-D guy that is going to knock down shots at a high level and going to get you pure stops. Andrei Kirilenko is a beast on this game. Going to play some of the best defense that you guys can ask for. Just an absolute stud on the court. Last but certainly not least, James Harden does see updated 6. I told y'all, James Harden's going to get updated 6. He did. James Harden base on very quick. Obviously, all of the rest of James Harden 6. Defensively, not ideal, but not bad considering he is 6'5" and comes with some of those good defensive badges. I'm going to say something right now that a lot of people aren't going to agree with. James Harden's a top 3 point guard in the game, and he is the best offensive point guard in the game. The only reason I'm saying like he might not be better than a guy, let's say like Penny Hardaway is, number one, Penny's a little bit taller. Penny's going to be just as good, probably slightly better defensively, but James Harden badge-wise is better. Now, James Harden compared to like the dark matter Dwayne Wade that we got, if you look at the defense, D-Wade is going to be way better. So just different point guards. But James Harden is going to be extremely good. His price will probably reflect that as well. So overall, I don't mind this content drop. I think there's a lot in it. And again, a lot of the reason I like it is because the diamond cards are good. Ami cards, you do get Chris Morris. He's solid. But the diamond cards are extremely good. I do think, all of them can play. Pink Diamond, Big Z is good. The rest, Terry's okay. But Rashard Lewis, Cat, Walt Frazier, I'm not the highest on. All the Opals, in my opinion, can play as well. So I actually do like this content drop more than I normally have been in my team. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.